Good morning, guys. So this morning I want to share from the book of First Samuel. I'm going to read chapter 15. I'm going to read verse 29. Also, glory of Israel will not lie or change his mind, for he is not a man that he should change his mind. So this is Samuel talking to Saul, basically telling Saul that once God says something, that's the way it's going to be. He's not going to tell you that he's going to do something for you or to you and then not do it. He's not going to lie. So, in this particular circumstance, what Samuel was telling Saul was the fact that God has taken Israel away from him and has given it to somebody else to rule over. Now, this is going to be King David. Bottom line, God is not man. God will not change his mind. Once he makes up his mind on something, that's the way it's going to be. Now, granted, sometimes things are immediate, or sometimes the things happen in the course of time. It just depends on how fast or how long God wants to wait for that change to take place. Because at this time, David was just a lad, and and David has not been anointed yet. Even though God knew that David was going to be the next king of Israel already, it didn't happen immediately. In fact, it took years before David became the actual king of Israel, and Saul lost Israel due to his death in battle with the Philistines. But the bottom line is, it still happened. And the reason why it happened is because Saul disobeyed God. And instead of doing what God wanted him to do in the first place, Saul did what he felt was better, and so he basically didn't do as the Lord instructed him. And to not obey God willfully, thinking that your plan is better, can have dire consequences. And in Saul's case, he was going to lose his kingship over the nation of Israel. And once Samuel revealed this to Saul, of course, Saul begged and pleaded for forgiveness, but Samuel then revealed to Saul that, hey, God's not lying about this. You are going to lose Israel, and he's not going to change his mind. His mind's already been made up. So, yeah. God is not man. God is the creator of all. He knows what we're going to do. He knows how we're going to react. And that's part of free will. We can either obey God fully and do what he says, or we can do what we want to do, thinking that our way is better. But in the result, God's going to do what He wants to do with us concerning our disobedience or our obedience to Him. And once He makes His mind up, that's the way it's going to be. God does not change His mind. God does not lie to us. If we disobey Him and He tells us this is what's going to happen to you, that's how it's going to be. And it will happen in God's timing, not our own timing. But when it does happen, we will definitely recognize it and know it. So with that, love you guys. You have a blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.